Welcome to HealTalk Tuesdays with Liza, where transformation begins as we evoke, embrace, and evolve. Greetings, and welcome to HealTalk Tuesday. This is Liza. It's so good to be here with you, isn't it? I thought I missed the point of taking a sip of water, my favorite glass. Oh, how cute. It also matches my necklace and my background. I hope you are doing absolutely wonderful. We are mid-March, marching forward in life. So today I'm going to be talking about something that, let me correct the volume. I'm going to be talking about something that so many of us go through. We're going to talk about something I want to share with you that even yesterday I had a client that we went through this. We evoked and embraced, and she is getting ready to evolve to the next level. So did you know that today is Forgive Mom and Dad Day? And how apropos to what is it that I want to talk to you about? Well, what I want to talk to you about is something we all carry, something that many of us don't even realize that we are holding on to, not only from our past, but also what we are holding on to from our parents. And it can be their trauma, their story, or you're holding on to a story that happened long time ago, which is truly part of the history, and yet you are repeating that story over and over. And I'm saying this because I know I was doing the same thing many years ago. I can say about 20 years ago. I remember blaming my father for not allowing me to go and be the police officer that I wanted to be. And I would always tell him, you didn't let me. You treated me like a precious thing, and although I am much stronger than that. So I would just stand and face him and say, you did not allow me. So that was right then, but I grew out of it. I went to college, I went to university, I did so many other things, but that lingering thing was still there. It was still lingering in the back of my mind. And of course, I let it go because for the last 25 years, I've been practicing as a clinical hypnotherapist, stress management consultant, and helping people, I like to call it, in a more loving, feminine way for me. And I'm not saying it for anybody else, but my way. And because of that, I let go of that blame factor. As a matter of fact, I've done so many things that was protecting, serving. I've served in many capacities in the community. I have protected so many people in many different ways. So, in fact, I have done what I wanted to do. I just didn't know the format of it, right? So in a way, he was protecting me from what he believed was a harsh environment. Today, I can say I have been helping so many of my clients, and if you resonate with this message, by all means, I would love for you to share with me what you think, what you believe, because just yesterday I had a client who was going through the same thing. Came here for anxiety, came here for weight issues, and as we are evoking, as we are peeling away those core blames of thinking, this, mom said this, mom did that, Dad said this. Dad didn't protect me. Mom did this. And then realizing how much of those burdens, blames, guilt trips you are holding on to. So let's reflect on how much we consciously or even unconsciously let the actions or the inactions of our parents shape your present reality, our present reality, all of us. We all are privy to the same thing, and yet in a different modality, perhaps at different times of our lives, in a different format. So for many who come to me, are often there's this common thread of lingering connection to childhood and to what the parents did or did not, right? And we can't say we can blame parents for everything, because there are habits and behaviors that we come to resolve, let go of, and that started in college years, in university years, after marriage. And then as we peel away, we recognize, ooh, the thread goes further back in. Okay, so I want to offer you a moment of healing, your own moment of healing. And what if you could forgive yourself, if you could just sit back, even do this practice, take a sheet of paper, right? And write all the things about yourself that you believe where you are, the cause is because of long time ago, because of your childhood upbringing, because of your childhood environment, because of your family, their expectations, their rules, their regulations, and what you wanted to do and you could not do. So those are all called your thoughts, your ideas, your belief system, which in turn, I'm going to say something at the end that we're going to share and come to a little bit of a healing and resolution. Would that be okay with you? Yeah? If it's a yes, just say yes, or just give me a number one. Number one for yes. Okay? All right. Perfect. Thank you. Now let's go through this. I want you to take a moment of this healing, and what if you could forgive yourself for carrying and holding on to all that you write in here. After you are done, you sit back and you say, I didn't realize I had all these thoughts. I didn't realize until now I've been holding on to this anger, perhaps resentment, perhaps a guilt trip that either you took on or it was placed on you. It is your fault that this happened. It is you that did something or not, or vice versa. Mom's fault, dad's fault. Mom loved my brother more than she did me. My dad was not there for me. My mom was absent. My dad was not there when I needed him. Right? So when you write all that, it's no judgment. There is no judgment at all. My intention, I want you to know, that you are not here to analyze, criticize, or judge. Just to write. Vent it out. Okay? And once you do that, realize, what if you choose to let go of that burden and the weight that has been placed on your heart and on your mind? Because without recognizing, it's an energetic weight, it's an energetic burden, it's a heaviness. It's a heaviness that you have not realized it, but you've been carrying it, either psychologically, mentally, emotionally, energetically, okay? You hold on to it. So the next thing is recognizing, of course, everything that I do is part of the 3E Boubari method, right? So we're going to evoke the emotions tied to those past experiences. Okay? By doing so, when you sit back, I want you to embrace who you are today. No judgment, no analyzing, just who are you today? Where are you today? Because I want you to recognize, after all the blames and recognizing how your past has shaped your present, you let go of the guilt trip, and the true healing starts by embracing who you are today. Because everything has shaped you to be where you are. You know this bracelet of mine? My 3E bracelet? It says Evoke-Embrace-Evolve. And behind it, it says, I matter. And I've said this many times. It is your life's woven experiences. This is all the experiences in your life that has brought you to where you are today. To remind you, they can be as thin and as precious, as harsh and hard. But they have woven and shaped you to be where you are today. And that's why you are so strong, like a metal. Strong like this. This is your cycle of life. Even with your imperfections, it reminds you from your masculine side, your feminine side, this is not only your mind, but also your core, your intuition, okay? And always tap into your gut feeling, your intuition. So it's not about excusing what happened at all. I'm not saying you're going to turn around and say, but I don't want to pardon them. It's not about pardoning at all. It's not coming up with an excuse. Why were they so harsh? Why were they that? Because they too have their own story of why they were who they are or who they were. But choosing to release its control over your life. That's it. Because if you want to manage your life, your body, your psyche, your thought process, where you want to be right now and where you want to go, you have to let go of that energetic blame, shame, and guilt. So, because the only person who can do that is you. You have the power to decide today, just for today, okay? This exercise is for just today. You don't have to do this every day. If you do it, it's good for you. It's a great journaling. But I believe once you let it go and let it go down the drain, it's gone down the drain. You're not going to bring it back and take a shower with that. No. New water, new cleansing. You are not defined by what was and what defined you in the past. So, that is your strength. That in itself is your decision. You know, there is this Hawaiian prayer. It's called Ho'oponopono, which helps you understand and heal the experiences in your life that you have attracted or participated in or have been affected by. And that is way we're going to do that exercise. And I'm going to walk you through that exercise. And if you agree, I'm going to do a hypnosis, small gesture of a guided visualization. Would that be okay? Just say yes, number one, right? So today I'm also going to do a small gesture of guided visualization. Here's the thing. I know for a fact that so many of you, if you are not present live right here, right now, you watch this episode at a later time. And I thank you for that because I hear it, you share it, you say it. By all means, reminds me, please go to my YouTube channel, Liza Boubari YouTube channel. Subscribe to my channel because it's the only way I can bring you the Heal Within with Liza and my radio Real Talk with Liza experts that help you and guide you and empower you, inspiring you, and my intention is to impact your life with healthier ways and empowering you in a better, healthier being. Okay? So for you and your family. Now, let's go to the next level. What I'm intending to do is for you to realize we're going to do that healing and guided visualization. Because in common with other shamanic traditions, this Hawaiian tradition teaches that life is connected. We are all one. You see, every religion has their own way of prayer. And it can be, last week it was Holy Weekend for India, and next weekend is Nowruz for Muslims and Iranians, and we have the Jewish holiday, and then we have Ramadan, and then we have our Easter coming up, and we've got Christmas. We are all one, from Buddhist to Christianity to Muslim to Judaism. It doesn't matter. We're all people, and we're all praying to the higher self. And that is why I believe the higher self, we are connected. And we always pray up. But who is pray up? Right? Because the person who really wants the prayer and listens is the one within you. That's what prayer is all about. So this connection that we have, I encourage you, if you can, just for a few moments, sit back. Take a nice deep breath. And let go of what no longer matters. Literally, just let go of what no longer matters. Nothing. And as you breathe in, hold 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. One more time. Let go of what no longer serves you. And as you breathe in, you bring in oxygen, vitality, kindness. And let go, forgiving yourself for holding on to the past. And embrace your growth, peace, and clarity for who you are today. And truly embracing who you are today. That's what we do with children, especially babies. You place them upon your heart and you go, because that humming sound is one of the most relaxing things that there is. So if you're ready to move forward with intention, clarity, and peace, I invite you to reach out. And whether it's for one-on-one sessions with me or group session, I offer a 15-minute complimentary consultation. So I urge you to continue working through this, to peel away, to let go. So take a nice deep breath, sit back, and let's go through this entire thing, right? Okay. All right. Nice deep breath. Easily, gently. You can close your eyes at any time you want. And just allow yourself to become one with all your surroundings. Become aware of all the sounds that surround you. Even the sound of the beating of your own heart. And with your eyes closed, just let go. And go back in time to a time in your life where you felt hurt by something someone said, someone did, or hurt by someone, perhaps one of your parents, perhaps what they did or did not do for you. It can be an action, a choice, a word. Perhaps they even stayed silent. And as a young child, placed you in a place of confusion. And as you remember, just notice it with no judgment, no fear, no criticizing, and just let it come to your awareness and consciousness. And as you remember it, realize that you can do something about it today. And as you breathe in and out, for just a moment, I want you to become aware of all that you are physically. Having this beautiful body, strong body of yours that protects you and shields who you are inside this body. Your heart that not only pumps oxygenated blood, but also feels for you. And a sound mind that you have, capable, able, clear and focused than ever before. And say thank you to all parts of you, especially that intuitive part of you. Knowing that you are strong and you can stand up. Now imagine standing at the edge of this beautiful, peaceful, serene bed of water. It can be a pond, it can be a riverlet, it can be a lake. And the water is calm, reflecting the beauty of the sky. And right in front of you there are pebbles, small little stones. And all these stones represent the burdens, the heaviness, Each one can be a habit, a behavior, an action, a reaction, did not. Stories you've carried from your childhood. And whether it's from your parents or anyone else, family members, other kids from school, teachers, neighbors, right? So by doing so, by being present, I want you to imagine picking up one stone at a time. Just pick up one stone at a time and doing this in your mind's eye. And feel the weight in the palm of your hand. You can even name each stone. This is your imagination. Feel the weight and acknowledge the presence in the palm of your hand, and you can even do it like this and touch it. Right? But notice you are not defined by this stone. It's only part of the entire being. It's part of there. It's part of your past. And you are standing up. And this is below. And you are picking it up temporarily for today. You have the power to release it. And today it's going to be your choice. Which ones are you ready to throw into the water? And which ones you leave right there as a bedrock so you can walk over them? You have choices. You have three choices. Release it for good into the water and let it go. You have a choice to recognize all of them and walk over them to where you want to go. And there may be one or two of those stones that you still may want to linger on and hold on to be a reminder of who you have become. And yet it has no power over you because it's in the palm of your hand and you can control it. You can open it, release it, or hold on to it. But this time you're doing it knowingly. Make sense? Good. Now, by knowing this, by doing so, we're going to count 1, 2, and begin. Or walk. Throw it. Release it. Release the blames, the guilt, the expectations, the resentments. Release all the things the parents did or did not, said or did not. Let it go. By releasing it, you also release them from the burdens that has been lingered and attached energetically to them. So release it. And as you release it, with each ripple of the water that you see, you recognize that you let go of any and all of the emotions that no longer serve you. Everything that has been weighing upon you. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale. And then you can even go close to the water and play with the water, or put your feet, take your shoes off, go to the edge of the water, put your toes in there, wiggle your toes, right? And just splash the water or throw the rest of the rocks. It's no longer holding on to you. You're no longer to hold on to it. Take another nice deep breath. soaking in this calmness, this serenity, lifting the weight, lifting all the tension, lifting all the resentment, lifting off and releasing all of that. Realizing that by evoking the emotions tied to those past experiences, you are embracing who you are today, right this very moment. It's where your true healing is starting right here, right now. Every breath that you take, every time that you breathe in, breathe out, and you swallow your saliva, you are saying yes to you for who you are. Okay? None of this will have a hold over you any longer. You have the power to decide just for today and every day from this day forward, a new beginning, where you want to evolve to. So I encourage you to take a nice deep breath and let go of what no longer serves you. And by doing this, you lift off, you let go, and you release. Because today is the day of forgiving your mom and dad, but more importantly, it's forgiving yourself for holding on to all that heaviness, right? So either you imagined that water and released it, or when you take a shower today, cleanse it, wash it, and let it go. Please share with me. I love to hear from you. Either DM me, message me, message right here how this exercise was for you. And for those of you who write to me and you say thank you, I thank you for being and showing up. So if you are ready to move forward, there are so many deeper things that we hold on to, the habits and the behaviors that you're still holding on, lingering, creating anxiety and discomfort inside. You feel a block, by all means, let me know. Let's connect. Schedule a pre-consultation, and I am here to help you. So let's continue this by joining the HealWithin community. I'm Liza Boubari, your expert clinical hypnotherapist. I'm here for you. And until next week, God bless you, and may the universal light surround you always. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you for being here. If you want to check out some of the testimonials that I've got, click right here. But if you want to go back and watch other videos from a week ago, 2 weeks ago, even a year ago, click right here. See you next time.